So yeah, and then do you want to explain the second work of art that we will talk about?
Yes, that is a work of art by Job Koelewijn. I forgot the title.
It's Nursery Peace, and it's from
Okay.
2009.
2009. Oh wow, yeah. You see,
Sorry, I
students.
put you on the spot there. I should have prefaced the work a little bit more.
2009, yeah. This too is a floor piece. So there's this strange tradition of olfactory artists in the Netherlands creating fragrant, odorous floor pieces. It's very striking. Job Koelewijn too. First, he took a book by Spinoza, De Ethica, which also talks a lot about the senses. And he took out all the leaves from the book, spread it on the floor. He also read it first, so to symbolize the knowledge in that book, spread it on the floor, then took colored, scented sand and poured the sand in mandalas, just like Tibetan monks do. This signified and embodied patience, the patience you need when you read a book like Spinoza's book. The menthol symbolizes, and not just symbolizes, but also activates your memory. So when Job Koelewijn reads from Spinoza, he makes sure to always sniff some eucalyptus or menthol, so that the next time when he starts reading again, he sniffs and he's immediately in the right atmosphere, the atmosphere of reading, very hermetic philosophy. So he wanted to convey this knowledge, this way of informing yourself with both the intellect and the sense of smell with this art piece, nursery piece, which indeed smelled of, very strong eucalyptus. Okay. Shall we sniff?
Yes. It's always very strong.
Yeah, this is so funny because now something happens to me that Job Koelewijn wants to happen. I suddenly remember a phrase. So something intellectual by smelling. I remember him saying, the smell of eucalyptus doesn't just open up your, is it called airways? Your lungs, your airways? It also opens your mind.
Wow. Well, and with this smell, you can also talk a little bit about the trigeminal nerve, right? Because it's cold. It's a cold smell. I mean, at least for me, right? That it activates that nerve that tells you about temperature.
Yes. So, and it starts cold and maybe later it becomes a bit warmer. And some substances both have the cold and the warm trigeminal effect. And here language comes in. It's interesting that and synesthesia, so we would collectively agree, yes, eucalyptus smells cold, even though cool is not a characteristic of smell. And then you can go on talking about indeed the trigeminal nerve, or how we connect colors such as blue and green to coolness, even though colors themselves, well, they don't trigger our trigeminal nerve. Might have to do with associations. I think in the United States, the tap, when you get cold water, does it have a blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we associate coolness with blue, etc., etc.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I haven't thought about that, at least not today or recently.
And I think that's exactly why we would associate the cold smells, so that trigger coolness, that evoke coolness, with blue. And for example, cinnamon and pepper, which are trigeminally very hot, we associate it with red. Because we have that red water tap.
Yeah, it's true.